I don't know what I'm wearing today and it is a crisis. You can't even... Okay, well, ignore the fluffy winter socks. I'm gonna be wearing my big black boots and my leather jacket because it's kind of chilly and my boobs are basically out, so I'm gonna be cold. That's kind of cute. I can fuck with that. I might... What is going on with my voice? I'm gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna have to deal with it. Oh fuck me. Okay, I think I'm gonna take my black bag, but I think I'm also gonna wear this because even though it doesn't really go with my leather jacket, I know this shit makes me so warm. Oh my god, they smell so good. What did I spray on it? Oh, I sprayed one of my perfumes by accident on it. Oh, it smells so good. Let's discuss what's going down. Okay, yesterday was the premiere, the red carpet for The French Dispatch, which is, if you are living under a rock, the new Wes Anderson film, which involves Timothée Chalamet. So obviously I'm dying at the idea of this film and have been waiting for it for about 2 to 3 years. It was supposed to come out on the day after my birthday last year. Obviously it didn't because COVID and like all the films were like delayed. But saying that, I had the red carpet yesterday, and the red carpet, they have tickets that go on sale, and I like emailed because it's part of the London Film Festival, and that usually is open to the public, like these red carpets, and I emailed the box office and the venue and they were like, oh, this one is not open to the public. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. It's probably because like Wes Anderson is like the biggest name, like, you know, they don't usually have the biggest names out like in public, I guess. That was what I came up with until last night, and I thought I'd get like, maybe I'll get tickets to go see the film anyways, and like I could get in even if it's not on the red carpet. Sold out in seconds, understandably, so I got tickets to see the film today. It's not a red carpet, but it is a premiere of the film, so I'm really excited for that. But last night, no one even fucking turned up to the red carpet. Not Timothy, not Wes, not Saoirse, not... who else? Someone else didn't go. I can't remember who. Like literally no one turned up apart from like, oh, I forgot the actor's name. He was in the Grand Budapest Hotel and he's like the bully in like Spider-Man, the new one with Tom Holland. I can't remember his name, but he's in like most of Wes's newer films anyways, and he was like the only person I saw turn up. So I was very lucky. I feel like the universe kind of worked in my favor that way, but I'm really excited to go see this film. I waited for this film for, like I said, almost 3 years. Wes is my favorite director. Timmy is my favorite actor. This movie is like a big fucking deal, my dudes. A big fucking deal. And, well, to me. And I can't express how excited I am. Look how outgrown my nails are. As they should. Not, because it actually does not look great, but it's fine. From far away you can't even tell. But anyways, oh my god, it's happening. I'm just not mentally prepared. Also, this is gonna sound so like, oh my god, really? No, literally no one cares. I've never seen a Wes film in cinema or a Timmy film in cinema. Shut up, here's my reasoning. I didn't know about Call Me By Your Name when it came out. I watched it on an airplane. Same with Lady Bird. And then when I went to the premiere for The Beautiful Boy 1 and The King, but I didn't get tickets to go in. I just went to the red carpet. So I didn't get to see those in cinema because obviously The King wasn't in cinema. That was the only screening, the premiere, because it was a Netflix film. And Beautiful Boy, I don't know if it was in cinema, but I remember it going straight to TV because that's where I watched it, like a week after I went to the premiere. So I haven't been able to see him on screen, which is crazy considering literally how famous he is. But also West films, I've only been into like film for like 4 years, like heavily, and I've always loved West films, and I think the only West film I've ever seen in cinema is Fantastic Mr. Fox, because I was obviously a lot younger and it's a kids film, so that's why. I was not old enough really, which is crazy, to see his other films in cinema, so that's that. But I have watched every single one since. Literally watched Bottle Rocket last week. So good. For someone's first film, that is incredible. And now I've watched every single one. And today I'm watching The French Dispatch, so I actually have watched every single one. But he has a new one coming out already, and I'm literally, it's like asteroid something. Oh, I just know I'm gonna have a meltdown. But anyways, it's fine, I'm fine. So, and I don't really have much recollection of seeing Fantastic Mr. Fox in cinema. Also, my morning puffy face is still very... I need to do my makeup so bad. Anyways, yes. I do not have a single good light right now because my fucking salt lamp decided to burst. The bulb just went, I'm out. Anyways, oh my god, I literally don't even have the strength to hold this up right now. I'm gonna try my best. Okay, well, here's my review of The French Dispatch. And I'll try not be too long because I'm really tired, but to say that it was a good film is an understatement, 100%. Is it my favourite West film? No. I was convinced it was going to be because obviously Timothy is in it. But Grand Budapest stays at my number 1 at the moment. The reason being, I don't know if you can consider what I'm about to say spoilers, but I'm gonna say spoilers in case. Is because The French Dispatch, the main plot, which everyone knows or should know, if you look it up it will literally tell you what the main plot is with no spoilers, is it's about like a newspaper, like a magazine, The French Dispatch, that's what it's called. But the movie itself is a collection of stories that the writers of this newspaper have written about. So for me, I like movies that have a main character, a main like one place. I like getting attached to the things in a film, and it was hard to do that with this film because it's literally all over the place. It feels like 4 different films at once. However, that doesn't mean it's bad, that's just personal preference. So it's still in my top 5 West films. I mean, he hasn't done that many, but it's up there. It is so good. Timothy was amazing in it for his short time in it, and to be fair, every single actor in this had a really short time in it because of how, like, literally it was 4 stories. I think I'd give it literally a 5 out of 5. Like, I can't come up with a complaint that is valid. The cinematography is stunning, but it's literally a West film. Like, I don't know what anyone else expected. And the acting is insane. Again, what else was expected with a cast like that? And the stories in itself are so out of there, which is so West, and again, what is expected. I think what's interesting about this film is it's actually there's constant change in cinematography. So, you know, half the scenes are in black and white, half the scenes are in color. It will change really randomly, but it's effective, and half the scenes are literally cartoon, and it's just like, it's so all over the place, but it's so also easy to follow because you know what's happening. Like, you know it's 4 different stories in a newspaper, so it's not like, what the fuck is this? I really enjoyed it, and it was very humorous. I liked how it was written. Wes is, we know this, an incredible writer as well as a director, and I would deem him one of very few creative geniuses in this world. But yeah, I loved it. I think it was great. Just if you get attached to characters, like you like main characters and you like side characters and you like the normal story dynamic, this film is not gonna be your favorite film in the world, but it will still be highly respected and loved because it was so good. It felt very, it's so Wes. Like, it's like his art is changing, but in a very positive way. It's changing, but it's very him. So I don't know how else to really explain that. That's how I said it to my friend. I was like, it's like his art is changing, but it's becoming more him. I think films like the Grand Budapest, especially films like the Royal Tenenbaums and ones like that, feel quite Hollywood-y. Not like typical Hollywood, but more like, how do I put it, like that's how they're filmed, I guess. They're still very West, still very aesthetic, still very creative and indie and smartly done, but this one felt literally out of a comic, and that's kind of how he portrayed it as well, which is cool. I will say I think it's closest to Moonrise Kingdom, because Moonrise Kingdom has less of a Hollywoody touch, and the characters are a little harder to get attached to, and there's loads of characters as well, whereas like the Royal Tenenbaums is based on one family, and you know, it's not too diverse. Also probably similar to The Life Aquatic, which is, it's all great, it's all really good, hence why he is my favorite director and screenwriter. But just for reference, for the stans out there that want to know, for the Timothy stans, Timmy is hot in it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm joking. He was. Do I say it? There's a bit where he says something really sexual and I just went, like, I was just sat there like, and literally the entire crowd went like, because like the whole film is very not PG at all. Like, there's violence and everything, but there's no sex. It's hinted at, but it's not, it's very rarely shown, apart from in the Grand Budapest. There is one scene, Tilda Swinton. But anyways, yeah, there was a bit where he says something very sexual and everyone was just like I went, oh my god. I will see you in my next video on Sunday, I guess. I think that's how I've planned it. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more film reviews, I'll do that, because I'm quite literally known. I was gonna say I'm a film student, but I'm not a film student anymore. But that's what I'm going into, so you get the gist. Anyways, oh my god, Mia, shut the fuck up. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Have a good fucking day. Week, weekend, whatever the fuck it is. That was really dramatic.